I don't love my knees being on like the same line when I'm here in guard. You can be on your toes, you can be a little flatter on your feet, whatever you feel more comfortable. But I feel here, it's much easier for guys to manipulate my weight. Whenever I feel like I'm much more stable, able to move. Here I'm a little off balance against a good guard player. So I always just try to keep it like a little bit of an L shape as opposed to like a V. My posture's bad, I use my hands to help walk myself up. Okay, good posture, elbow in. As I said about like, when I'm just kind of settling in and controlling the position, it's okay to be on the tops of your feet here. But when it's time to start working, we're gonna get on our toes. Talked about it before, I don't like my hand traveling past the nipple line. Stay below the nipple line, elbow in. Something just to be like aware. When my arm's like this, I'm in more armbar danger. When my elbow's out, I'm in more triangle danger. So sometimes just knowing what their most likely attack is, you're gonna be more able to defend. So if I'm here and my elbow's in and I feel Gilbert start looking for like an armbar, it's easy to start thinking, all right, I'm already bringing my elbow back a little bit, past the line of the hip, preventative medicine. If my elbow's out like this and I feel Gilbert grabbing my wrists, here I know there's a good chance he's starting to think of like pushing my hand in for a triangle and starting to attack. So if I feel this, right, now I'm fighting my elbow to the inside to kill that triangle. Here we can push the hand, here we can't push the hand. So just being aware. Trying to never have our hands on the floor, we talked about with omoplata and danger, kimuras, everything bad happens when our hands are on the floor. So if in a match I find my hands touch the floor, it's right away back inside. I only touch the floor if I very, very have to. So elbow in, good control. You can go palm, knuckle, whatever you feel most comfortable. Now, I want to control the sleeve. Generally, they're going to be looking to grab me and do whatever. Make my grip. If I can break the grip here, great. But let's assume we're not going to be able to break the grip. I'm still going to control. Same thing. Now, what I'm going to look to do is stand up, side of the leg. I'm controlling the wrist. So I go one, turning my angle. Here, all my weight goes into this hand. So if Gilbert tries to pull me in, my hand here is strong. If like, you know, I don't have my weight on it, it's pretty easy. He pulls his knees in, yeah, and I start to cut. So we're like holding him to the floor as we start to go. Feel that up on my toe, here, all the way up. So I'm kind of like a little kid who has to pee. Oh God. It's weird. Bringing my toe, like a pinky toe off the floor, gives me a much better grip in the floor and stable base than when my feet are like flat on the floor. Here I feel I get off balance in matches. So I get here and I pinch my knees under his butt. You feel how like already? Now I'll kind of bounce my hip a little. That starts to push it down. It's literally just this. And you just wait and be patient. And their gravity's gonna start getting heavy on their ankles, they just naturally slide down. But if you can get comfortable in this position, you can hold it for a while. It's hard here because you like, it's just your leg muscles keeping them up. When you get here, you make like a little chair for them. So it's like bending their back, but it makes it way less labor intensive. So if you want to, you can add that little bit to it. Just kind of get here and bounce a little and push. So here, we can break the grip. I like to cross grip if I can. I feel twist the shoulders, pushing the knee, stepping backwards, and also turning my shoulders this way. That's gonna make it so I can start to collapse and get in really good control. Notice, I'm gonna spend some time this month on this little door hinge thing I've been using a lot. But anytime we can kind of spread their legs wide here, this is a really good passing position. As soon as my leg comes out, now it's half guard. We can still pass, but we've made life harder. So if you can get used to like stapling one leg, it's gonna make life easier. The most common block is like here. Right? I can push here, but it's still a little tight. I try to come around, it can be a little hard. So a good little trick is like keeping my arm in here, and now I can fight it and control the wrist, or sometimes I can just get to the bicep, but it starts to open as opposed to coming around the outside. It's easier to block it. So if you find yourself caught here, come like this. Sometimes we're in too much of a rush to get to the shoulders, and I feel there's space in between that they start to re-guard, get their knee in between our chest. So a lot of times I go to the hips first. Here now, try to move around Gilbert. And then I'll advance. So I've been using this little staple position quite a bit lately. We open the guard, start to push down. My knee goes over the top, my toe flexes, and I like this knee underneath the leg. So I have a nice table here. From here now, I start to bring my head to the hip, and I'm out. We have a couple different grips we can start to go to. I can hug under the legs, but right now, let's try this one. So I'm gonna control the belt right here. And this hand, I'm just gonna come. You can hold the belt, hold the leg. The big thing is I don't want my elbow. If my elbow's flared, there's danger. Yeah. So I'm super tight. So what I'm doing is I'm spreading Gilbert's hips. So I'm tight here. Why I like this is it's just hard to establish any good guard. It's not gonna be able to get underneath me for leg locks. It's hard to get an underhook. It's hard to close your guard again. So here, I feel really, really stable. Now we have a couple different passing options. So we're just gonna get real tight right here. And what I found is, the number one thing that happens here is once my head achieves this space, is they're gonna start like trying to push my shoulder and head away. Yeah. This back foot, I just trail. Because as long as I have my staple, go ahead and push around a little bit. It's hard. What I'm looking for is the more they start to push, that's when I'm gonna find my moment. I'm gonna drop to my left. Yeah. My hand here still blocking Gilbert's hip, so if he turns into me, I've already shut down his initial guard defense. My knee's in tight. Now I can start moving up and hugging to the head. It's kind of like a systematic approach of like, okay, we get the knees spread apart so we can't pinch a guard. Then we hug the hip so we can't have good hip movement. Once we pass over the hip, then we start looking to control the shoulders. As I said, sometimes we go to the shoulders first and it gets hard. Sometimes what's gonna happen is this knee gets in a little bit here, and that can be a little troublesome for us. I keep my staple, I keep this foot up. And a lot of times I can just move by, but not always. So, but usually what happens is there's room to start coming under the foot. So once I get here, be ready. As soon as you come here, they tend to give like a hard kick away here. So as soon as I come, I think of like really pushing my chest heavy this way, so as Gilbert goes to kick, it goes up. If I just get here, my chest is still away, he kicks, I have to post my hand and might lose the position. So I kind of have it in my head. So I'm like here trying to get tight, I'll make like a little grip. As my hand comes under, I push my chest this way and go all the way through. From here, nice and tight grip, sucking my elbow in. Like sometimes we think of like this grip and our elbow flares and then they push our elbow up. And that's, I know for me, like that's where I get a lot of my escapes because I can bring my knee back. So elbow real tight here. This hand, I like to go thumb up, replace my hand here, come through for my pass. You don't have to be fast once you get to this point. Right. So we're like here, I'm trying to push. Now I kind of can take my time to find my pass. Once my arm's under and I make the grip, the pass is there. That as you sneak the hand, push your chest forward, it just works off their natural reaction of kicking you away. It puts the leg in the right spot. Let's try it out. 1, 2.